January 3, 1995, Itshaga, Isabela in the Philippines. For many, it was just another day, a continuation of the New Year's celebrations. People were traveling, heading back to work, visiting family. The air was probably still thick with the smell of fireworks and festive food. On a winding road in the Cagayan Valley region, a passenger bus was making its way, packed to the brim with life and stories. But in a matter of moments, this ordinary day would be seared into the nation's memory as the date of one of its most horrific tragedies. This wasn't just any bus journey. It was a journey on an overloaded bus. Now, in many parts of the world, overloaded might mean a few extra people standing in the aisle. But in the context of provincial travel in the Philippines at the time, this often meant something far more extreme. People, livestock, luggage, cargo, all crammed into every conceivable space, including the roof. The bus, designed to carry a specific weight, was straining, its very structure groaning under the immense pressure. The driver was navigating the challenging roads of Isabela. These aren't multi-lane, perfectly paved highways. We're talking about provincial roads, often narrow, with sharp turns and steep drops. As the bus approached a bridge, something went horribly wrong. Maybe it was a miscalculation on a sharp turn leading to the bridge, or maybe a mechanical failure at the worst possible second. Whatever the exact cause, the outcome was catastrophic. The bus missed the bridge entirely. For a terrifying, weightless moment, the massive vehicle was airborne, before it plunged violently into the deep ravine below. The scene that rescuers found was one of pure devastation. The sound of chaos and cries for help echoed from the ravine. The bus was a mangled wreck of twisted metal and shattered glass. The crash was incredibly violent, and the numbers that emerged were staggering. At least 31 people lost their lives that day. 31 stories cut short, 31 families shattered. Another 36 people were injured, many of them severely. Their lives forever changed by the trauma and the physical scars. In the aftermath, as investigators sifted through the wreckage, one key factor was repeatedly cited. The bus was dangerously overloaded. An overloaded vehicle is a ticking time bomb. The brakes can't handle the extra weight, making it impossible to stop quickly. The steering and handling become sluggish and unpredictable. The entire center of gravity is thrown off, making it dangerously unstable, especially on turns. For the driver, controlling that bus would have been like trying to tame a wild beast. It was an accident waiting to happen. Sadly, this tragedy wasn't an isolated incident. For decades, road accidents involving overloaded public vehicles, often poorly maintained and navigating treacherous roads, have been a persistent safety issue in the Philippines. But the Itshaga bus tragedy of 1995 stands out for its sheer scale. It remains one of the deadliest road accidents ever recorded in the country's history. It's a somber reminder, a ghost on the roads of Isabela, whispering a cautionary tale about the high price of cutting corners on safety and the human lives that hang in the balance. It's a story not just of a crash, but of a systemic problem that turned an ordinary bus ride into a national tragedy.